Hi everyone, this is the gas walkthrough for April 17th. I'm Philip Newman. Today I'm solving Alternating Striped Sudoku by Bill Murphy. We have normal Sudoku rules, one to none in each row, column, and 3x3 box. Additionally, we have some lines in the grid, and the way these lines work is that we have to alternate increasing and decreasing. So, say this is A2, we go up from 2 to a 4. Now we have to go down from 4 to a 1, and then we have to go up again, and then we have to go down, up, down, and so on. So that's how that works. That's actually a good line to start on. We'll get into why in a second. But those are the rules, and let's get going on it. So the first thing we can say is anytime we have a 1 on the line, it's going to be in the middle of bigger digits. That's just, there is no smaller digit than 1, so we can't decrease going away from 1. So I'm going to color that as blue. These are our valleys. You can think of these as like mountain peaks. So it goes up, goes down. So if these are our valleys, then the surrounding cells are our peaks, and then every other is going to be the same type. So all of these are peaks, and all of these are valleys. And you'll notice immediately we have an 8 in a valley, so that has to be a 9 next to it. 6 has to increase, and the only digit left is 7. And then lots of options up here. We'll come back to that. 7 must be surrounded by 8 and 9. The 4 needs something bigger, but it could be 5 or 6. And then smaller than 5 or 6 could be 3, could be 5. We could have 6, 5, like that. This 5 needs something bigger in this box, and we have 7, 8, 9 there. So this is 6, and then this will be 7, 8, 9. 3 in the box can only go here. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing now with the 9s. The 9s have to be at the top, the peaks. So every other cell on these lines has to be higher than its neighbors. And then I'm going to color in the lower digits. Alright. And that gave us some 3s that have to be higher than neighbors. So this is going to have to be a 1, 2 pair to make that work. 5 now can't be next to 1, 2, 3, so it has to be a 4 in that cell. Over here, this also has to be 1 or 2, and we have a 1 in the box. So that's going to resolve our 1, 2s. That has to be a 4 in the box. Here, these have to be less than 6, and that's not very restrictive. So we'll come back to that. Let's look at this line now. We have an 8, but there's a 9 in the box. Also, 8 is between 2 cells. So here, 8 was only adjacent to 1 cell. That could be a 9. Here we can't have 2 9s, so this must be the high digit, as you might expect from 6, 7, 8 alternating like that. This line, same deal. These can't both be 1. So this has to be low, and we have 2, 3, 4 low, along with whatever is in that cell. And the 2 here as well. So these are going to have to be low, low. I feel like every time I highlighted 3 digits and colored them, I forgot to do the 4th one. Anyway, that's a lot of coloring. It's probably a little hard to see because in this puzzle, orange does not mean high and blue means low. Globally, it just means that in the context of the line and neighbors. So we can definitely have, for instance, 3 here is a high digit on this line, and 4 is a low digit. 4 is bigger than 3. I'm rambling at this point. I did notice there's 3 in the box. 3 can't go in these, so this must be 3. Alright. This has to be 8 or 9. Be bigger than 7, and there's a 9 there, and 5 is the last digit in the box. It's going to be a lot of things bigger than 2. These are 1, 5, and 6. We know 1 can't go in the middle of the line, but also in the high position on the line. Also, 6 can't go in either of those cells anyway. That's the last place for 6 in the box. 1 and 5 are both fine here for now. These are 2, 3, 7, and 2 and 3 can't go in that cell. Not 2, 3, 7. 3, 4, 7. 3 and 4 can't go in that cell. That's still right. And these are 3, 4, and again, no problem with either of those digits. Alright, I think we're going to have to tackle some of these other boxes. We've run out of things to do in the middle. This is 6 or 8, can't be 7. And actually 8 can't go in the cell, so this is 8. These are 6, 7. I'm actually going to get rid of the coloring, since we're done with that line. We're basically done with this line, but I'll leave it until we actually fill in the digits. These are 9 is here somewhere. 2, 3, and 6 are our other digits. So 6 also can't go here. So 6, 9 pair, and then this is 2, 3. Makes this 4, 5, and that's going to make this 3, 1 in that order. And that one isn't done. If I can get in the right mode, that line isn't done. It's going to take a long time solving this, just messing with colors. Alright, let's look over here. Actually, we have 2 5s here. Just regular Sudoku is helping us out a lot if I look at it. 2, 6 in these cells. Line is done. These are 1, 6, 7, and 8. There's a 1 and 6 here, so this has to be 1, 6 like this, 7, 8 like that, 9, 6. The 7, 8 resolved by that 8. That line is done. These are 7, 8. These are 4 and 9. None of that resolved yet. 1, 4, 5 here. That can't be 4. These are 2, 7, and 9. This can't be 2 or 7, so it's the 9. And this can't be 7. Alright. Oh, and these are highlighted, so we can do that. I think at this point, coloring is not actually helping me. It looks very different now. So, where do we put 9 in this column? It's not lower than 7, so it's got to go here. And this can't be 3, so the only place for 3 in the column is there. This can't be 4, so the only place for 4 is there. And then this is 1 or 5. Over here we have a 1, 5 pair, and these are 2, 3. And that's finally going to get some stuff done here. 4 there also. So this is 1 or 5. And then this is 8. And we would have a deadly pattern here, except this has to be bigger than 4. So that's going to resolve it. That's the solution. A really nice puzzle by Bill. It helps with these lines to think about sort of peaks and valleys, at least for me. You can do this without coloring, obviously, but if you struggle with that at all, try it with the coloring and see if that helps. I hope you enjoyed this puzzle. Let us know how you did in the comments, and I will see you next time.